So, what do you think? Is it okay?
It's beautiful. I'm sure Cadence will love it.
I just don't really know how to ask her. Any advice? You've been there.
I think you'd be better off asking your father first. After all, he proposed to me.
Okay. If you say so. Hey Dad?
What is it, son?
Will you, marry me?
Oh, Celestia, damn it, our son is such a dumbass. Handsome, accomplished, virile apparently, but a dumbass.
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 532. Yeah, we're in the merry, merry month of May, and it's getting hot. Well, warmer at least. I had to turn a fan on. Might have to actually start turning on my AC and keeping it on. Though it is... Anyway, we're here to bring you the Brony community for this week, even though a few days ago, a certain little elf-like person with a green hat and a penchant for big swords and big adventures came out. We still love all of you, and we wanted to... didn't want to take your breath away and forego our little adventure here. So we're going to make sure we give you a link to the past in regards to our great awakening into the pastel-colored ponies. No matter the season or the age.
It is skyward that we go, and it is through the mirror we shall fall.
Well, given enough time anyway, but we don't want to mask over. I can't take this. Why? How the hell did I do that so well?
Because I helped you a little at the end there.
A little, but at the start, I can't believe I managed to roll that. So, anyway.
Well, second.
No. Let's just get our intro in. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Welcome to the Brony Show, 532. And yes, Tears of the Kingdom has released on Switch, which has probably been one of the craziest pre-orders in a long time. We're talking lines out of stores that apparently circled blocks. Luckily, I didn't have that happening in my area, but I kind of went to a decrepit GameStop store that's like 50% pop figures now, which is kind of sad in its own way, but I'll leave that one alone.
I didn't go to the midnight release, or there would have been
a lot more, yeah.
But you wouldn't have a piece of wood. And I got wood now. And a sleeve. I got a gaming sleeve. Actually, I thought that was pretty cool too. But anyway, let's get... I'm sorry, I'm getting off track here. But yes, we're here to bring you the Brony community for a couple of hours until we sink back into Hyrule once again. I am your host, Circuit Main, and I am joined by a wonderful group of panelists here to also bring you the Brony community. We have with us Deathlight Productions.
Yeah. And any hijinks with a green fellow, I'm just gonna sit here and nod like I know what I'm talking about.
We also have DM21.
Get out your swords and pitchforks. It's time to go back in the wild.
Then Tech Stallion.
Did I wake up in Hyrule?
Toakoi.
Well, let's see. Can we call Link a cyborg now?
No. And Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Hey!
And of course, joining in the background, listening in and maybe chiming in with the fun and silly advice, we also have Crazy Matt Captain.
I'm making sure things are on fire. Yes.
You know, that's not a bad thing to have.
Well, it's the best way to cook those apples. Okay, I can't make that sound. Anyway, so everybody, we're here to bring in the Brony community, and oh boy, it's been a week. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a heck of a week, and I'm excited for this week, but I'm pretty much excited because I'm hoping that the last little thing that I've had kind of wrapped around my arms, dragging me back from doing things, it will finally be addressed and done with. Of course, that's on top of everything else that's starting to come up in the wings here. It seems like it really does seem like the last few months have been the months of change, progress, but also trial and tribulation, as it were. But anyway, I'd say the best way to start off with talking about all of this, as well as giving our normal updates, is our soapbox moment that we call What's Up, Brony? Where we can go ahead and share the wub. So I ask all of you once again every single week. Then I love to do it every single week, because I like to know what's going on with all of you, as well as dish out a little of what's going on with me. Make sure you got your tea ready. So, what's up, Bronies?
Having to take these stupid tests from HP just to be able to order parts.
Oh, wait a minute. A test from HP? Are you talking about those crazy ones that they basically have you figure out how in the world they actually code, how they put device names on everything and how they code it so you actually can identify what in the world HP does with all of their stupid gibberish?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, I had to go through that crap too. Oh, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I didn't pass one of them either, even though it was only 3 answers, but oh, they are so weirdly specific.
And I've worked on plenty of those things too, although we don't have time for me to rant. I could rant could fill the entire show, but we don't have time.
We don't. But I'll tell you this much: I don't even order replacement parts or do anything like that. I have no control over any of it. So the fact that they have us go through it is completely stupid. It is the most asinine thing. How can I put this? It's like being a cart pusher for a grocery store, and yet they teach you how to do bakery.
Well, in fairness,
There is no fairness. It is the dumbest thing you could do. It is a waste of time and resources, and it almost looks like it's just to try to fill the void of training. It literally is that.
It is.
Anyway, that's enough of my complaining there. I just found it amazingly stupid, and I ignored like 90% of it. Hell, I cheated on one of the tests. I actually found a YouTube video that just showed somebody going through all the answers and just copied it. It was amazing.
Moving on before somebody finds out about that.
I don't care. Anyway, yeah, let's move on.
Speaking of ordering parts, it is much easier to order parts for your vehicles.
That's good.
I just spent almost $600 on parts for my truck.
$600.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, to be fair, that depends on the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
you know what?
My truck has an aluminum LS, so you have to special order some stuff for it, which is a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Which is why I was like, oh yeah, you know those things that are normally $100? For you, it's $200.
Why?
Because it's an aluminum block with aluminum heads.
See, like, because I'm remembering, like, because when I was handling automotive claims, at the time that I was doing it was around the time where Saturn stopped being produced.
Yeah.
And it was like within a year after that, somebody got into a wreck, and they had to leave the car in the shop for a month just because the part had to come from like Sweden.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess that thing is an 05 Silverado, so it's kind of old now.
Well, also, whenever a lot of the auto manufacturers went under, or had that whole thing.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I had the hardest time finding head gaskets for it. Like, I went to, like, AutoZone and stuff like that, and they could not find head gaskets that were not bored out.
Wow.
So, basically, bigger cylinders and whatnot. Do you know where I finally found some stock head gaskets?
Where?
At a high-performance shop that is known for building ridiculous engines.
Really?
Somehow
Last place I looked.
it doesn't surprise me as much as it should, but that still is kind of surprising.
But it's like when you go to your normal like, okay, AutoZone, and other like places where you just go
O'Reilly's is
get
where
stuff for maintenance, and they don't have it. You look online for other places where they're basically the exact same thing, and you can't find it. Then you find it in the high performance section. It's like, okay.
All right.
Well,
Anyway, getting back on track here. Does anybody else have
My-
any whoop time?
My week has not been too crazy. I have had to deal with printing issues, mainly because something that I printed was like, oh, hey, a corkscrew. And these things have the reciprocating section. Maybe if I crack the pod, but not the screw-on pod. All right, try again. Crack. Fuck this. Making my own. Hey, it works. You know, one of those things of, this should work. After 2 attempts and try and get through? Nope. So I had to go to a hardware store, I want to say at least 10 miles away, to get a bolt just so I could know, okay, this is how big to make it, and then come back here and do it myself. Also, I did a commission for another friend who was cosplaying as Frankenstein from Fate Stay Night.
Cool.
So, yep, I'm having fun.
Looks like some of our chatters are having fun. Sonic 5421 is getting ready for Motor City Comic Con with his brothers. That sounds great.
Also, you just reminded me. Was there a Frankenstein in Fate Stay Night?
I don't think there
think
was.
so.
I remember Hercules, but in fact, no, I don't recall any horror monsters in Fate Stay Night. I thought they were all.
Oh, I will bring up the image.
Yeah, but what's a Fate Stay Night then?
I recall there
What's
was
it?
one
No,
Guilty Gear, but
yes.
other than
Because
that,
that's the thing. We're talking, Fate Stay Night, or was it like Fate Zero, Fate Apocrypha, Fate Grand Order, Fate?
It says Fate here, Fate Apocrypha, then Fate Grand Order. Yeah.
So not in Fate Stay Night. Yeah, guess what? Fate Stay Night is completely a standalone thing.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused there. I thought you might have just were mistaken, like
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hercules
probably
or something.
was, but it's one of those things that I do not understand the Fate thing. I just did it because someone was kind enough to be like, hey, so you still up for doing stuff? Sure.
Well, he's got the soul of a true commissioning artist. I don't understand it. I'll just build it.
Yes.
I like.
And it's one of those things of, if someone does it, I'm like, sure.
No, I just found it funny. That's all. But fair enough. Let's see. So a little bit of whoop time going on with me here. Other than the fact that Legend of Zelda swallowed a good chunk of my entire weekend, which I'm more than happy with. I don't really have much.
We failed to capture Chestnut.
Well, there's that, but that was also another thing. But no, most of my weekdays have just been outside of just trying to get healthier again and do better things for myself. Was just trying to study for the test, for the Server Plus test, which I'm thinking that I'm just gonna brush up a little bit more. But I got through the book. I'm actually reading the freaking glossary at this point, just to make sure I understand all the terms as best I can. So I'm probably going to try taking the test again later this week, and hopefully this time I can get through it, and then I can have that off of my neck and finally get back to doing things like maybe streaming games at random and just, feeling a little bit more like I'm not caught in some sort of crazy lurch. Though I did have more than a few job interviews. That was kind of fun. I haven't heard back from any
How's
of them
that
afterwards.
going?
I haven't heard back from some of them, though. I did try reaching out, but not much to avail. And I don't know. It's just, I don't know. The last week was just kind of exhausting in a way, just with everything going on. But, I'm not too worried about things for the foremost. I am going to be doing something ridiculously stupid just for the giggles if my pay ends up well enough this week. I'm going to, unfortunately, as I mentioned last week, Lunar Shine is going to be shutting down their the pony part of their store here. Or at least I'm winding it down so it's just getting rid of excess stock. Of course, excess stock also means plushies. And apparently they have so much that a lot of them are being sold for $5 each. So I'm going to try to get an army of 10 Twilight Sparkle plushies. What am I going to do with those? I guess that's up to my imagination at that point. But I honestly really, really want to do something with them. But I have to get the plushies first. And $5 a pop, that is nothing to sneeze at. especially since they're 40E plushies, and normally they go for like $25 or $40. They're actually pretty pricey because they're pretty good. And it's the old school Twilights too, so they have no wings or anything. Anyway, that's my shenanigans going on. Anybody else have any other web time before we go ahead and get on with the news? I'd say that.
Nothing much.
All right, I'd say that's our cue to news it. So, really quick heads up for the show today. What we're going to be doing today for the show is we are still in the method of celebrating the artist training ground that is going to be coming up in the middle of June. So, in the spirit of that, we're going to be going into Draw Pile. The fun, silly way of putting up a big artist canvas that everybody can join in on. And I mean that quite literally. Everybody can join in. And we're going to go ahead and do a drawing based on a theme. And that theme is actually going to be picked during the challenge of the week. Where we'll randomly pick our challenge of the week, and then we'll randomly pull from that for our theme for today. So be ready. There is 2 pulls, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Just make sure you have Draw Pile downloaded and ready to go if you want to participate with us. And with that, let's go ahead and get into the news.
Dun, dun, dun.
And of course, starting off with the news, we have to talk about our upcoming conventions.
Also, not showing screen beforehand.
Thank you. I'm working on it. Yes, we have to talk about the upcoming conventions. And of course, starting off, we have the Epona Fest, which is set in Milan, Italy, coming up in just a few short days. That's right, this weekend is Epona Fest, or the 3rd Europe Pony Convention.
That's a new record.
Actually, it's surprising that they basically had 3 of them within the last 3 weeks. But I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how it goes. Apparently, this is the second one that they've had. So I'm guessing the first one went off rather well, and I'm really hoping that the second one also does really well for them too. I just wish I could go, but that is just not going to be happening for me at all for the moment. But I guess that's something on the something to do for the list there, right?
Yep.
Yep. Of course, after that, we have the next American convention that is coming up in 2.5 weeks, the Winnie City Pony Con. Also one I wish I could attend, but that is sadly out of my scope as well. But it does sound exciting. Right now, they're doing their 10 days of announcements. Every single day, they announce who their community guests are, some of the visitors that are going to be attending, a lot of the fun stuff. So it's pretty exciting to see who they have coming up this year.
Also, if you're in Canada, Windy City is pretty close to a lot of places.
True. That is true. Though I think most people in well, not most. In fact, I think most of what. You know, I'm not gonna assume anything. I'm gonna walk away from that before I make an idiot out of myself. But there is one interesting convention that's not listed in here that I found out about. I'm not gonna take up too much information, but I literally ramrod across it. Apparently, somebody is setting up a pony convention in Ukraine.
I swear I thought you were gonna say Ram Ranch.
No.
But really, I'm not surprised. But really,
yeah, no, they're actually some people are actually making fun of it. Just like we're gonna go to a war-torn country and show them what ponies really are. It's like, oh my, are you? I mean, that's
okay. Before we start saying anything, remember there was a raid on Area 51, and people actually showed up to that shit.
Well, I mean, the literally is. I mean, they got a convention site and everything getting set up, and it is a known convention in the Ukraine. But I'm gonna just leave that alone for the time being because as interesting as it is, I don't want to encourage anybody to actually do that.
I'd say more power to you, awesome and amazing people.
Yeah, if you want to do it, knock yourself out. Just be careful if you do, please. I get the fun of it, but it really is not. I mean, it's still going to be somewhat dangerous depending on where you're at. I'm pretty sure they'll probably be more on the west side. Yeah, west side of things than the east.
Yeah, well, it's peaceful, but we might
Not,
want to move
I
on.
wouldn't say peaceful, but anyway, move on. Yeah, moving on. Oh, Pepe confirmed for Winnie City Pony City
PonyCon.
Ponycon. Yeah. Blah.
I like Winnie City Pony City.
Winnie City Pony City. Why is it named like that? I think the city namer had a stroke that day. Well, speaking of announcements, TrotCon did recently announce that they're going to be bringing over Bahia Watson or Misty.
Griffin.
Misty.
Ah. Damn, that's a weird name.
You're a weird name.
We're gonna
Yes,
go
I
ahead.
am.
We're gonna mute Toa now because, jeez, insult somebody's name in front like that. That's messed up, man. Toa Koi. What a weird name. I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, no, Bahia Watson, the voice actor for Misty, is going to be popping off at TrotCon. So that's going to be exciting to see. Can't wait. I believe that she has also already been announced for Everfree. So either way, if you're going to one of the upcoming pony conventions, you have a chance to get a signature from the will she, won't she possible 6th member of the pony crew. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the news here. And we're going to start off with the comic news because, boy, did it come out with a lot. Starting off with Camp Big Hoof miniseries that is set to be coming out soon. Have a connecting covers. A series of connecting covers that were revealed by Natalie Haynes, one of the cover artists. So you can actually see that two of them are connected together, Hitch and the crazy plant, and his crazy chin. I mean, wow.
Chin, look at that strong chin.
It's Sunny.
Hey, Sonny, where are we gonna find damn it, Yakuza Prince? What Yakuza? Why am I bringing up Yakuza? It's not even. Where are we gonna find that llama prince? Hey, Sonny. Hey, can I bake some spinach puffs, Sonny? Sorry.
We all know what we're going with.
Really? It doesn't make any sense.
All right.
How did three crystals destroy magic? Well, it beats me. By all accounts, it just doesn't make sense. Okay, we're gonna move on here.
Okay, then we got Pip.
Then we also got Pip flying around over a campfire.
Of course, you gotta have the spotlight.
He's got to have the spotlight, but I'm pretty sure that spotlight is also just to confirm that her tail didn't catch on fire yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, we also get a few other
Are we
covers.
on to comics?
Yep, we are at the
Yes.
comics.
What's that image up there with all the campfire?
This is
Oh,
Camp.
that's for the
That's Camp.
connecting.
This is a series of covers for Camp Big Hoof,
Oh,
and they're connected covers, so they're actually they actually connect from one to another.
Okay, that light on is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
It's good.
And they also got a pretty good line art for one of the other covers here.
I'm sorry.
I
just
love
gave-
the force motif as well.
Yeah, but I just gave IDW too many chances on their pony comic line. I'm not gonna get burned again.
No, it's okay. If you want to, go ahead and go for it. If you don't, that's perfectly fine too. I already put in my pre-orders for the 40th anniversary and Camp Big Hoof. However, there's also others that are coming out because, boy, they are really going nuts. Here's another one with good luck collecting all of these. The IDW Endless Summer event is also coming out, which is also going to have connecting covers. Of course, that includes the Pony Endless Summer, Sonic the Hedgehog Endless Summer, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Endless Summer, and the Dungeons and Dragons Saturday Morning Adventures Endless Summer. There's a crossover I don't think you'd ever saw coming.
Well,
Ponies and Dragons? Yeah, never.
okay,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
at least two of these are Hasbro. One of them is Sega, and the other one's Mattel.
Well, yeah, but
Or
I'm sure.
Nickelodeon.
Well, the IDW writing rights are for comic rights.
I
understand that being silly.
But we are talking about a crossover between Sonic, My Little Pony, which I'm pretty sure everybody was pretty much clamoring for since the beginning, and now we got Dungeons and Dragons and also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The 80s Dungeons and Dragons.
The 80s Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to have a bald dungeon master riding a charge on Izzy, facing a race against Sonic, all while Donatello is basically doing a limbo contest. I don't know. I don't know what's going on
so what are we
anymore.
doing with the D&D kids? Are we killing them?
No.
You know, satanic rituals and all that.
Oh my god, wait a minute, the
What
D&D
happened
kids,
to them?
the D&D kids had a
Time to summon the
unicorn.
devil, kids.
The D&D kids had a unicorn, didn't they? Oh my god.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Oh god. Oh, this is going to be amazing. I'm just having fun with the insanity.
They're gonna be
that-
horrified. Like, what have you done to your unicorn companion? He can't talk.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Okay,
it
let's
isn't as fun as it would be.
Not
These
as well as
are
they do.
just to point it out there. This, of course, is not a full blown crossover comic series, which would be
It's
amazing.
only the covers.
It's only the covers, but it's still amazing that the covers would be tied together like that. I'm still all for that and heaven help us if they ever release a poster with that.
And you know they don't do this at DC and Marvel, so this is something very unique.
Well, of course they don't do it at DC and Marvel.
I've seen plenty of
Marvel
people.
or
I mean, they-
Marvel, so
Actually, it's even worse than that. They used to do crossovers like that, but now with Marvel being under, Marvel
there's
based,
a stingy mouse. It's less likely.
Marvel with Disney and DC is essentially under Warner Brothers at this point. Yeah, it is never happening again.
Well, that's because
You'd have to do
before-
Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit levels of cooperation, and that is not happening.
Yeah, it
Now,
was a miracle
now-
even that movie even happened.
Now, granted, simply because DC's under Warner Brothers, we get more like Cartoon Network crossover stuff.
Anyway,
Moving on. But yeah. So, speaking of other comics, of course, the issue 16 cover has been revealed. Have fun with this one. This feels like a
They
psychology.
massacred by girls.
So,
You know-
here's a synopsis just to hopefully give you a clue of what's going on with this. There's no better friend than a sister. Unless your sister's a stinky, rotten pony apple who missed your last rehearsal. Pip has been super stressed, yes, multiple U's, because the new edgy musician, Karatang, oh my god, has been
Oh my
totally
God.
stealing her limelight. But Zip has been too busy helping Queen Haven prepare for the royal dinner at the castle to even notice Pip's distress. The sisters have a huge fight, and then, well, we'll just have to read to find out.
I love that they do
It's
that
a-
for that synopsis.
By
it's
the
a
way,
rehearsal though. Who cares?
by the way, I forget which one you said in that, but I thought you were about to say they were getting sued.
Oh, I
I'm
was
suing my
so,
sister for not showing up at my rehearsal.
I would so love to see that.
For being a
Yeah,
phony
get-
pony full of baloney.
That's still the craziest musician name I've ever heard. Carrot Tang. Sounds like a combination. It sounds like if DJ Mouse. Who was that?
Dead Mouse.
Yeah, if Dead Mouse and Carrot Top came together and became a pony.
Oh my god.
I want to see that now. Where just you got the giant.
Fucking why did you put
here
that
they
out
got the
below?
blue
Scales
hair.
and tails. It's not too far off the mark.
Great, we got a freaking a dubstep DJ with freaking props. Actually, that would be amazing, wouldn't it?
That sounds amazing. What are you
Yes.
talking about?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be excited for My Little Pony dub stuff, but it's not as impressive in Gen 5 so far.
We
Well,
need.
Another
We
fun
need
thing.
Also,
vinyl
it's a comic.
scratch.
You don't know what the music sounds like.
Anyway, the retail incentive cover is pretty nice. It's got a nice little painting kind of feel to it. Really.
They look so young. I love it.
And of course, there's cover B, which, wow.
Okay, that's not putting any pressure on Pip at all.
Actually, I can't tell if she's feeling distressed or if she's just like, all of this audience is beneath me.
It is beneath.
Distressed.
It looks like she's crying.
Yeah, zoom in.
Zoom
Enhance.
in. Enhance.
Enhance
Zoom in,
further.
man.
Further. Further. Oh, we can't go any further.
No.
Okay, look at her eyes.
They're
Looks
not
like a cat. A cat with cat's expression.
not
The
exactly
ponies were,
teary.
a little bit modeled after cats.
They're not. It's not exactly teary. Or yeah, no, that was yeah. I mean, it's hard to say, it's hard to get a real feel of the expression other than just like maybe some sort of major disappointment. So,
I would go with melancholic, really.
maybe.
Mommy.
Damn it!
Mommy
None of the
wants
hot
to
stallions are
dinner.
here this time. I'm surrounded by jailbait. Okay.
You know, the funniest thing is that actually was playing at Disneyland once.
What?
Wow, Circuit, I didn't know you were going to go that far.
I watched Sona Guy Teacher. I know so many words. Anyway, we're gonna move on.
How many
You know that was
Mommy
actually
and
one of the
Daddy?
first shows I ever bought.
Really? Oh my god,
Wow.
that's amazing.
Well, but when I was able to finally start collecting myself,
Ah,
it was just a show I took a risk on. And honestly, I don't regret it.
oh no, it's a good show. Absolutely love it. Would wholly recommend. So anyway, let's get a little bit of information here. We already talked about it, but now let's actually get details with the IDW Endless Summer one-shot series that has been revealed. Of course, it's a one-shot that is expected out in August, so you may be able to reserve it now. You may have to wait a month or two. But let's see. The synopsis is they're bringing you Endless Summer of everyone's favorite characters in 4 unique one-shots with names like hers, Sunny Star Scout. With a name like her, Sunny Star Scout can't help but feel a bit bummed about summer coming to an end. After all, summer in Maritime Bay means getting together with friends in beautiful warm weather to enjoy tons of fun activities and picking the juiciest of berries. When Sunny's friends notice how upset she is, they come together to show her that even though the season is changing, the fun doesn't have to end. It's called Pumpkin Spice, Sunny. Anyway.
And then you got
Depends on
Oh
what,
yeah, by the coast. Never mind.
depends on what juiciest fruits.
No, don't think too hard about that.
I'm
It's
trying
a fucking
to.
fruit.
No, I'm going to
It's
move
a fucking. They're going to eat fruit. That's it.
on. Yes,
Move on.
we're moving on.
watermelon.
They're sliding down Mount Rainbow Sherbet. Actually, that does sound kind of fun in a weird way.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That looks
Be a
fun.
kid again?
So yeah, it looks like they got cover A, cover B. Really? Okay,
Yep.
so it looks like cover B's are going to be the crossover covers if you really want to collect them all. Have fun with that one,
Of course,
everybody.
They want you to pay extra for that.
No, it's not a pay extra. It's the retail incentives that actually have the extra. The cover B's, you just have to ask for it usually.
Second, don't we have a convention going on in August?
No. No idea what you're talking about.
We could all go on Everfree.
Oh, my
Why would we
dog
want to
is
go
down
back to
here.
the Equestria girls? Everfree is over. Anyway,
So way.
we're gonna go ahead and move on.
School's out for
For
summer.
Or it will be in a couple weeks anyway.
Forever.
So, also Camp
What?
Big Hoof.
Big.
As we mentioned before, Camp Big Hoof has been revealed, the second of the spin-off series of Camp Big Hoof. And we're expecting Rule 34 of this guy very shortly.
Hey,
You
I
know
completely
it's
understand
already
this,
out there.
this
Hope you like Harry
guy's
Bush.
whole idea. It's like, I understand this guy's whole idea in an instant. He just wants to be left alone, just chill.
Yeah, it's got pony poofs, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm working... wait a minute. You know what? I'm going to analyze this for a little bit here because...
And Pony Pop.
Pony poofs and pony pop. What company is labeling all this stuff pony? It'd be like going to the store and you're seeing human poofs, human soda, human chips. You're thinking like
This must be a trademarking
This,
disaster.
these must be
waiting to
human
happen.
chips.
Animal is a.
it feels like it
Human-
has Soylent Green
Human.
vibes all over it.
Well, it's not-
Yeah.
it's not gross
That-
to them because they're herbivores.
That's right. That's right. I eat human food, such as human soda.
That's how you quickly find the supernatural. Is you just label stuff as human, whatever, and see who picks it up.
Alright, sorry. My cat just literally came into my room and hid under my desk. I think the thunderstorms have been spooking him pretty badly, so he just wants to hang out in here.
But it passed down to you guys. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, Camp Big Hoof. Now we got human food. Anyway, so quick synopsis. The campers are going to be spending s'more, literally the word, time together because they're trapped. Turns out a lot can go wrong when young ponies are learning to use their magic. But don't worry, Camp Director H will make sure the entrance is clear and that every pony still has time for arts and crafts. And the roaring you hear totally isn't a mysterious and possibly dangerous oversized bipedal creature. Nope. So yeah, we got the fun little cover here,
so
which
he's not a crotchoped, he's a bipedal.
you know, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we're making fun of the pony poops, pony soda, stuff like that. But the cover reminds me so much of those old '90s comic covers that you would see, where everything was just really cartoony and silly looking. And
Well, how about the South Park reference cheesy poops?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Also, I got a little bit of a vibe. I don't know why, but this popped into my head. Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, I can see that vibe too. Okay, I'm also gonna point out just the Zip, Sunny and Zip that right
Peepers.
there. They just got those oh my god viewers. It's like,
Oh my god, he's huge.
how big is his
God, I can
dope?
smell it from here.
And of course, we got the crossover comic cover that it ties into the first one. That's also cover B. So if you want to get the crossover comics, you have to make sure you get cover Bs as well. And the retail incentive, which, look, it actually has a nice motif to it, but it has a little bit of spookiness going on there. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on.
The trees look like teeth. It's a nice touch. I love it.
Oh my god, Izzy has a... No. She's
Izzy
looking
has an
down
awesome
from
little
our
hat going
fellows.
on there too.
Yeah, she got a great hat. I love it.
Yeah, that's
I love
actually
this
they
hat.
both have a nice little hat thing going on there.
Is that a Roaring Twenties hat on Pip?
No, it just I think it just looks like one of those weird fashionista hats that you just see every once in a while, where it's like big, like a big round brim, and somehow it's like curved in a weird way. And of course, the random map.
Okay, gentlemen, we are going to find the Big Hoof.
I don't
All of
know.
our locations point towards this general area where they live.
I don't know. I'm just
Question,
looking at
which
this.
hoof is Big Hoof's Big Hoof?
It's his left hoof. It's a little known fact. It's the left hoof. I don't think it's a Gravity Falls reference, but I wouldn't doubt it if it happened to be one. But this one, I'm getting like horrible memories of Friday the 13th on NES. Just yeah. Anyway, so
One
many
day,
covers.
I will watch Gravity Falls.
They got so many covers coming out for this one. It actually is quite surprising. But it is nice. A nice little mix of everything. I don't think you can go wrong with any of the covers there.
Look pretty great.
And okay, now here's a question: what is the one comic series you didn't expect to see at all coming back anytime soon?
Probably Toxic
There you go.
Avenger.
Okay, you know what? I'll give you that one. But
I know where you're going with this.
Something focused on 3.5.
well, actually, you know what? You'd be right there too. I'm actually I would not expect that. But admittedly, I didn't expect the another release of the Classics Reimagined line with the G4 ponies.
Oh, this is the Wizard of Oz.
Yep, they're doing a Wizard of Oz knockoff. I'm actually who would be?
I'm going to guess that this is going to be based off the movie versus the books.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Really Lion, Rarity's Tin Man, and Peaky Bice's Scarecrow.
Oh yeah, no, I see it now. Actually, I'll give them credit. At least Applejack is. I would have bet so much money that Applejack would have been the Scarecrow. But I guess it made
No,
her
she's
Dorothy.
got the
brains
dog
than
though.
Pinkie
Pie.
I don't know. I think Fluttershy's Dorothy would have made more sense in a weird way. But I don't know. Okay, I could see.
She's shy and counter.
I know. I could see where they're going with some of this too. So I can't knock the choices.
And Applejack has the dog.
Who's
Have a
Glenda?
dog.
Well, apparently not. If I'm judging by
Sparkle or Starlight Glimmer.
I'm gonna judge by the shoes though that Nightmare Moon was the Wicked Witch of the East. That probably has a in this case an apple
And
barn
Celestia is
fall
the
on
Good
him.
Witch.
Let's see.
Or is that Cadence?
Well, here's the other covers we have. Of course, we got Applejack with the other with the shoes there. Oh.
First, we all want that one.
Oh my God.
Merciless.
Oh my God. Oh.
I'm melting. I'm melting.
Oh, everything. Yes. Oh,
That's
this is everything. Oh my God. I absolutely love this. I need a print of this. I don't even want the cover. I want a print. I need a full-on poster with this shit.
Oh, hello there, Cole.
Hello.
Cole, put on this display. You got to see this.
I am. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
I know. Everything about this is amazing.
Hot damn.
The
Tell
story I was
degrees.
taught since childhood and had to actually learn in school.
You had to learn My Little Pony in school?
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, from Kansas.
Here's the thing.
Literally, it is within the curriculum in Kansas. You must know how every single facet of the Wizard of Oz goes.
Somehow, that doesn't surprise me as much as it should.
It is our claim to fame, and we have a freaking yellow brick road on a highway.
Follow the yellow brick road.
I'm walking away from this one.
Yeah.
But this feels like this feels like a oh dang it, what's his name? I know the,
Raymond?
no it's the artist, it's the comic artist I love the hell out of. I love his style.
Tony Fleece.
Andy Price?
Andy Price, that's it. This looks like Andy Price's style, but I don't see his name anywhere on it, so I don't know if it actually is an Andy Price work or if somebody's able to.
That is an Andy Price. I can tell you this right now.
Yeah, if it is an Andy Price, there's a good chance he might end up actually having a set of prints available for this for a while.
Also, Chaos Sakai, who is Glenda? Probably Celestia.
Well, let's find. We got a bit of a synopsis here. Maybe it'll give us an idea. In the second installation of IDW's My Little Pony Classics Reimagined, L. Frank Baum's The Wonderful Wizard of Oz gets ponyfied. Travel through Odd with Applejack as Dorothy, Pinkie Pie as Scarecrow, Rarity as Tin Woods Mayor, and Fluttershy as the Cowardly Lion. Yeah, I don't know why, but the fact that they went with Tin Woods Mayor, but they still made Fluttershy Cowardly Lion is somehow hilarious.
And I just double checked, and yep, that was an Andy Price. It's on his Twitter page.
Ooh, so excited. That is actually amazing.
Yes.
Let's see. Dorothy lives an ordinary life at her farm in Ponyville, Kansas. Oh my God! Ponyville's in Kansas, everybody! We figured it out!
Yes!
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
With her,
Only one state away from me. Yay.
with her Uncle Ernie and Granny M, but a tornado whisks her away to a magical land of breezies, silver horseshoes, and good and evil princesses. It almost makes her want to sing.
Does she?
No, there's no way the comic is illustrated by Andy Price. In fact, it is it's going to be illustrated by Jenna Ayub.
Yeah, no, it's just the comic cover that was by Andy Price.
Yeah, which is still amazing. I'm so for that. Everything about that is amazing.
It really is really good.
Not to knock on the other artists. I like the simple one that they have for cover B.
I actually really like both of them. Like all of them. All of them are really
All of
good.
these work.
Actually, cover A, I love the classic pastel look that they've been giving with these classic reimagines, too.
Oh, I
it's
can
very
already guess who Twilight is.
The wizard?
Buddy.
Oh, she's obviously the Unicorn of Odd. I mean, God, it's Twilight Sparkle for crying out loud. She is the Unicorn
Or it
of
could be
Odd.
Trixie.
No way.
You,
Actually,
you know, like Trixie.
Could be Trixie because, yeah.
You
Actually,
know,
It's
they're not
all
wrong.
smoke
and
screens
anybody...
and mirrors.
No.
Ignore the small man behind the...
Ignore
No.
Ignore the great and powerful pony behind the screen.
No, it's gotta be Twilight for one simple thing: the door greeter.
That
Ain't
would
nobody
have
gotta
to be
see the
Rainbow
wizard.
Dash.
Not no way, not no how. I mean, that's a Spike thing right there. That is so much Spike.
You know, you're not wrong.
No. Here's Trixie is going to be the head of the Lollipop Guild.
Well,
No,
there
I-
was
Say
the vision
that
of that.
Twilight is
The Lullaby
Witch
Guild.
of the
She will be
North.
the head of the Lullaby Guild.
Lullaby Guild. Oh my. What?
Again, I was born and raised in Kansas. We have to know this shit.
I thought it was a
I
lollipop.
think we've
Guild.
gone a little bit too
No,
deep
the Lollipop
into
Guild is
this
the male
point.
version of that. The Lullaby Guild is the female version of that. Kansas.
I'm.
You're
I know.
everything. Kansas.
I don't know why. I would just.
stopped working.
I would be so. I think that would actually be the most hilarious thing in the world. When Toa would end all of his arguments with Kansas, just shouting out Kansas like that's the end all be all excuse. I absolutely love it though.
I only do it for the Wizard of Oz because, God damn it, I won't respect the state book and fairy tale.
God damn it!
Because that is tourism.
God damn it! It's future. It's fucking Futurama. Well, then I'll just.
Oh, I thought the same thing just now.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on here. All right, My Little Pony main merge had a recent update with the storyline being, of course, Misty trying to get a hold of the Dragon of Odd, Sparky, of course. It's still in the Apple Arcade, so no way in hell I'm going to be able to play that. So all I can do is talk a little bit about it, that it exists, and show off the 25 new stickers that have popped up for it. This one, of course, I'm getting really weird End of Evangelion vibes out of it. Anybody else
It's
getting
because
that?
the giant dog.
No,
It's just
I
a giant
think-
dog there. You know.
That is a giant dog that is having a really good day.
Yeah.
He's all high off his ass on his own owner stuff.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. So we also got the apparently the greenhouse version of Senor Butterscotch. I think.
I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's a
Avengers
Sparky.
War on future stuff.
We also have the random gift boxing of Happy Meals. Let's face it. We have Misty with a random thing here. Misty with another random thing. And then we have
Boxes.
and then we have a box of random goodies.
And trouble.
Then we have a diabetes coma waiting to happen. You know what? I think Sparky is doing this for us. He's just trying to take himself out of the picture his own way.
He's living
I
life
will
to the
remind
fullest.
people-
Can't blame him for that.
I will remind people,
That
I have
success.
seen
This-
what people drink, and that looks about half what they do.
Does he look like he's kind of gone brain dead here? Like maybe he doesn't have enough oxygen anymore there?
No, he's just floating away.
Well, I mean, yeah,
He's
but
high as a kite.
he's
He
got
into
that-
the stuff.
he literally does look high as a kite.
Well, the string just above his
Cowabunga!
head doesn't seem to be connected to anything, so he might be popping the balloons.
Oh. Oh, wow, you're right.
Also,
Oh, man.
surfing crab.
Big snips.
Okay,
Why is there a unicorn horn in that there donut?
I'm
There was one in the other donut.
There's 2 donut holes.
da da
Why
da.
make them
Moving on.
distinct? They're all
But,
equal.
but is it a Hertz donut?
Well, that jug definitely hurts. Oh boy, random sprout. Just a random sprout image right there. More
Well,
fruit.
see, we could do like Pioneer Sprout.
Yes, we can.
Sprout the builder. Can we squish it? Sprout the builder. Squish.
Yes, we can.
Just
Oh, that actually,
Aw,
that
someone
actually
ruined
looks-
it. Aw.
that actually looks sad there.
it's expressionism. It's fine.
That's
the only
definitely
good of
expressionism
it.
right there.
Yeah, that's more expressionism.
And that's definitely an expression there.
Yep.
She's going to murder someone with glitter.
This
Yep.
paint,
Yes.
I will paint the world.
Pixie!
She's gonna be that one person that sets up glitter bombs for people that try to steal her mail.
Oh, oh, I would love that. But vindictive
No,
Izzy.
she sends glitter bombs to scam web call sites.
You know, that's the Lord's work. Oh no. Either he ate something or he's a little bit drunk.
Probably both. You gotta be careful with those vodka dip pickles.
Yeah.
Dragons
sneak
age
up on ya.
faster than us.
That's
No,
adorable.
that is not allowed. You are not allowed to be that cute. You're
Yes, he is.
We're
He
supposed
got
to-
a
He
little
is.
toothy. He got a little toothy.
You're supposed to hate that.
He's adorable.
Mixed dips is
Still
like,
adorable.
let go of me.
Dang it.
Why can't I hurt you with my snips?
It is. Send
Give him
help.
the clamps.
Bitch!
Give him the clams.
Help!
Alright, let's move on to some concept art, because that's always a fun thing.
Ooh,
Yes, I love it.
Of
that's
course,
a neat model.
we got a few of the issue 8 concept art, or in this case, inks from the artist.
It's neat that they already color in the cutie mark.
Wait,
Probably
what?
just
Oh yeah,
Anything
they
that
did.
they use for a stamp, but yeah.
They might have just had a stamp in there just to remember what the cutie mark is supposed to be.
Although that's wrong, because this version only has a cutie mark on one side, not both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that one too much though. And 3D art. We got 3D art of Pony Tatooine here.
I see it now.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the tree houses.
You
Yeah.
say that, but Cole, remember that stuff I
So
showed
it's
on
not
Jedi Fallen?
Tatooine, it's Kashyyyk.
Yeah, there you go. Cause she.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't know. It couldn't be like
no, it
Cobalt.
gives me Kashyyyk vibe.
5 points for reference. I love that. And of course, we have Maritime Bay. I'm pretty sure.
I would say yes. And look
Yeah.
at that city.
And this is definitely Zephyr Heights.
Honestly, that place just looks like a lot of fun to play a heist game in.
It
There's
does.
just so many
Oh, it
different
would be.
levels.
One word, Dishonored.
Oh no.
Ooh, yeah.
No. 2 words. Prop hunt.
Ooh,
Oh,
That's
yes!
torture.
There you go.
That is freaking torture.
Yes.
Ooh, and actual color renders.
And of course, they have spinny 3D models, so you can actually check them out in the gallery here. Go ahead and just take a quick look up here.
Thanks, Art Station, for being so damn awesome.
Winter Wish Day things.
Yep. Well, it's spinny in a way, but yeah. Get a better
gives
idea
you
of how
the,
they look from all
imagine.
angles. It is kind of fun to see how they designed a lot of these 3D objects now, since basically got 3D animation going on more and more now.
Yeah, that's one of the positive sides of a good 3D animation. You can see it from all angles.
If it's done well, anyway. I'm not gonna knock into that too much.
Oh, I did say good 3D animation.
So here's something to knock into: another preview of the My Little Pony role-playing game core rulebook. This, of course, they're talking about one of the traits and gives you an idea of how traits are going to work in it, called the chatty trait. And actually, I do kind of like this because it gives you both pros and cons and background possibilities here.
So if we all read this, we would all have the chatty trait.
Not entirely.
No.
No, but here we go. Like they have the perk where you can have a perk where you remember something somebody said, and it also can help you towards skill tests. Of course, you can also have the hang up where you tend to chat too much, so you are very noisy when you try to sneak. So you're only medium sneaky.
I'm loving this chart that is the backgrounds that you can just roll a d12 if you don't feel one just jumps out to you.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Well, you could do just be an absolute dice gremlin, just roll everything for your character.
You could.
Oh yeah.
Dangerous and fun sometimes.
Yeah.
It is.
You roll a
I
d12
don't
and
do
just
that.
see what kind of a chatterbox you are. Where where you're either very good and you have a silver tongue to talk your way out of situations,
Oh, I
or
love number
you
12.
or you're just a blabbermouth that can't keep a secret.
I
Look
like
at number
Kate.
12. It's funny.
I'm 6
Just
or
because
7.
I'm a good talker doesn't mean I'm a good listener.
Exactly. No, it's amazing how much effort they put into this, and I am excited
Number
to see how far
12.
this
My
goes.
nickname in school was Filibuster because I never let my teachers get through a sentence without interrupting me with additional facts on the topic.
The schools suck up. The schools suck up.
You know what?
You're-
You know what? I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be too specific, but all I'll say is that it was oddly appropriate as to who read that.
Yes! We're going to go ahead and move on now because that was the best insight we're ever going to get on this show. Instead, now let's go on to the last little bit. Merchandising. Where Misty Zip and Pit Pedal's Style of the Day brushables have popped up on Amazon.
Oh no!
Holy floof.
So you got a floofy Misty.
Bobbiest floof.
I do ask: is that actually headphones on her
Yes.
sides, or is the headphones?
All the hair dye job is.
Have you
permanent.
seen them wearing headphones in this show? They are ear headphones now.
I
Everything.
understand that.
I mean, literally. In fact, oh my god. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
They are on the sides of the head.
No, I get it.
Aha!
No, I get it. I get it. Oh my god. They
Oh
can't.
my god!
Do you
Oh
get
my
it?
god!
No.
Yes.
The headphones are the ears.
Yeah.
I get it now. The sides of the things are just to hold it onto the head in order to keep it in
Yes.
place. The actual speakers are in the ear parts that are literally pressed right up against the ears.
Yes.
It is actually feasible. These headphones could actually work.
What the
Ponies
fuck,
could lose that
Circuit?
feeling
What the
about
fuck?
I don't know. How
I-
did they actually plan this?
I feel like
No.
I feel
It's
broken.
accidental genius.
This actually feels like they put thought into this. I'm actually scared.
I think that comes off of actual designs where the cat ear ones that do have little speakers on the top there, so that you can either have it be listening for you or something you're making everyone else listen to.
There is that, yeah. Honestly, it could just be that they designed it for pony ears, but oh my god, that would be so brilliant if they actually thought up ahead enough to make it plausible that these could be pony ear headphones. Oh my, oh.
The only reason I
I'd have to sit down, but I already am.
The only reason I brought that up is because I saw Zip with a pair of those in the 3D stuff, and I went, you know, that's neat. And then I remembered, wait, I remember Zootopia doing that right, actually. Oh, everybody else said, don't do it right.
Take a look at the box art for a minute.
Oh, that's cool. Apparently, depending on the temperatures, it actually changes how some of the markings are colored.
Neat.
All right.
Also, take a look at the packaging.
Just the box right here.
Yeah. Her new main style, her new main color.
Oh yeah, the main color that's apparently going to be starting to pop up around the fourth or fifth special or series of episodes, depending on how you want to put it. Anyway,
Also, Cole, I saw you listening to Dangerous.
and of course we have Princess Petals. It's not Pit Petals, it's just Princess Petals.
I skipped that song because I didn't feel like listening to it. Why'd you bring it up?
Because I noticed it as I was trying to put a little image in.
Oh, cool! She's got wing cozies going on.
Nice.
When you want to feel
It's a
extra
Snuggie for
pretty.
wings.
Wait,
Oh, that's nice.
I actually like
it's a
that.
wuggy.
It's a wuggy. It's a wuggy. Oh, that's.
I actually like that idea though, where it's like, well, what do you do when your wings get cold? Well, you hope they don't get cold. No, hell no, I got giant mittens for them.
Giant wing mittens. Don't fly in them though. You can't fly in those suckers, but you'll feel nice and warm. Actually, I find it more funny that Zip and Pip have gear, but none of them have headphones. It is literally Misty, the one with the headphones.
Okay, trying to get the hair to do up like that is going to be
A
Crazy.
pain.
Oh, hairspray.
Crazy unless they already made it happen, but at the same time, it probably makes it even worse if you ever want
These
to do
are the
anything.
brushables.
These are the brushables.
Do you think they're going to have it pre-done or just coiled around and with a rubber band at the end?
Honestly, I have seen it go both ways. I really don't know what to expect out of this. But at the same time, I'm going to expect it to be a pain no matter what you do.
Yeah.
And for $20, it better be curled up. So yeah, it looks like these figures are all going to be $20, and they're on Amazon right now and can be ordered right now, so you can have them in about
Right
7
now.
Does anybody
days.
have $60 they can lend me?
No, sorry,
You
I'm
wish.
saying that $60 is for my Twilight army.
Dang.
I spent that on Zelda.
You know what? That's a better purchase.
I had
You
to
both
deal
have
with
worthy
a
causes.
$1,000 cat, so I'm kind of strapped for cash.
All right, and with that, that is it for the news. Now, of course, before we go on to our segment of the show today, and I'm sure Coldust will be excited because we're going to be doing Draw Pile.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't have that downloaded still.
Yeah, you got plenty of time though.
I suppose. I'm tired though. I just got off of a train.
Oh well, if you don't want to, you know.
You don't have to join us if you don't want to, man.
Yeah, you can
I'll
comment.
consider it. I'll
right.
consider it.
Oh, I consider it. Let's go ahead and go
Um,
into our challenge of the week, which I do vehemently have to apologize. I have nothing this week because I was sick this morning and it didn't clear up until literally an hour and a half before the pre-show. And I'm also still slightly
You're sick,
concerned
too?
I'm going to suddenly get hit by another headache out of nowhere. But at the moment, I'm feeling good, which I'm happy with.
High five, Circuit. Welcome to the party of people who don't do anything, like me.
I don't
Yeah.
like this party, but it's not that I'm not doing anything. It's just I got so much other things I have to do. I
Life
can't do the
got
fun
in
things.
The way.
I have,
Yeah.
Fine, make me feel bad.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I literally have to relegate it to whenever I'm working on Monday and hope I have enough free time between calls to draw. That is literally it right now, and I am not happy about it.
Literally crying right now. That's me.
Well,
Tears are streaming from my eyes. How
So-
could you?
So the challenge of the week was Transformers with the Protest Initiative Challenge.
Hotel room.
And I'm really pissed because I had the perfect the perfect idea for an arting for this. I was just gonna have either me or somebody else going up to a hotel room in their normal everyday clothes outfit, just like barely keeping it together, like after a long flight. They go in there, then they come back out and they're like dressed to the nines in silly gear, and they're basically ready for the con experience, as it were. You know what I'm getting at? You know how you like transform into a con goer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of transform I was going to go with. It seems like such a fun idea. So, what we did get is Toakoi did post this.
It's a room overlooking an outside, and there's a truck and a half-transformed robot. I didn't want to naturally draw Gun Megatron because people can be silly with that.
He has a jet form now.
He had a tank form as well, but if I was going G1 with Optimus, I might as well try.
Just go for Starscream. Starscream's always fine.
Yeah.
He
True.
just screams everywhere.
Could also just had a Megazord in there just because, for the fun of it.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, so, yeah, nice little rendition of art there. It actually looks like a background to a scene more than anything, but I'm cool with that. And Chaos Sakai did bring the fun here because he not only posted somebody else's amazing artwork of Transformer ponies.
You
So-
did miss the CMC ones, but hey.
No. What?
Oh, in that series, they also have, like, the CMC as Transformers.
Oh, well, you got the main 6, so I'm not going to complain. I didn't even know this existed to begin with, so.
Oh, I've
It's
known about
interesting
it
how
for a
some
while.
of them have the faces on the robot, but I think Rarity doesn't.
Some Transformers do that, especially Beast Transformers, because you can see they made, I think, Applejack's. No, that's still hind legs. It's odd because that's animated Transformers as well.
Yeah, Transformers animated.
Though I did find it funny that all of them basically have the hair as a tail.
You were gonna say tit, were you?
No, I was going to say tail. I just wanted to make sure I phrased it right. Though the Pinkie Pie one is not helping the argument.
Yeah, just breastplate of a face.
Hey, my eyes are right there.
Well, in fairness, there are such Transformers known as the Breastmasters.
No, we're moving past that. No. There.
Blame Japan.
No. Japan does amazing things. I'm
No,
gonna.
they're the reason there's the breast force.
No. Stop. Stop. What? Jeez. We're gonna get freaking canceled.
No, it's a legit thing.
I don't doubt that. Legit thing doesn't stop people.
You know what, Circuit? No, we can blame Japan. They made Bible black.
And we're canceled. Good night, everybody.
Yay!
Anyway, and also with the Transformers animated ponies, we also have Vaguely Creepy as the final spot in the Soul Calibur 6 character creation. And it looks like he is the Cervantes setup with the bird head. Honestly, I do like this though. Has anybody know Vaguely's seen this, or is he?
No, Vaguely has probably seen it because we didn't mention it earlier.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, he just didn't see anything.
Also, I love the fact that the Cervantes build has a gun sword.
Well, that's what Cervantes always has.
Fair?
The
Everybody
pirate.
else brings normal swords and stuff, then they get a gun?
Oh, that's neat.
Okay, second, we're talking about the pirate dude that had Soul Edge, right?
Yeah, but he loses it, and starting in Soul Calibur 2, he basically has a dual sword setup, like this: a long sword and a short sword with a gun on it.
All right, fair enough. If I really only did play Soul Edge because that's how old I am on that gaming franchise.
Well, at least you knew where he originated from, so I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty awesome here for that. And with that, that is the entries that we have. Again, I am sorry I don't have one of my own to show off, especially since I've been so encouraging everybody to try to participate in these any way they can. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and do Picker Wheel, because not only is the Picker Wheel going to be deciding what we're going to do for next week, it is also going to be our prompt for what we do in the draw pile. So everybody, as we always do every single time, everybody gets one entry, and we will put them all in, pick them out randomly. We got Monopoly Man. That's definitely a random one to have.
Traveling Monopoly Man.
The Traveling Monopoly Man on Drury Lane. To the what?
To the wall, man! To the wall!
Burb.
The Traveling Monopoly Man from the wall to the Birds Everywhere Cafe.
Everything about this scares me somehow. I love you guys, but you're terrifying the hell out of me.
I
Good.
tried to
I'm
be
very
just
tired.
vague with travel.
Yeah.
I'm very
Also,
tired. I basically
I'm
had to
sure-
cover two
Pony
people's
Army.
different things.
Yeah. I'm checking the
Moped.
Tony
Ooh.
Tail, and Zip does have normal looking headphones, but over ears, so.
Okay, not gonna lie, moped. I would absolutely love to have a moped at some point in life, just for
I'd love a moped too.
yeah, just for
Well,
random
I've
traveling.
never-
Fully Cooley got me so pumped about mopeds.
Yeah. Oh,
as
absolutely.
It did probably everyone who watched the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then everybody in America quickly realized, oh right, they those are popular in Japan because their cities support it better.
They
Yep.
do. Ours basically are just riding a very slow motorcycle, and if you don't have anything close by, it's a pain.
I mean, I
Right,
could totally
that
see
is-
using it for around town. For my needs, I could see it being useful. I would just need to get a motorcycle license.
Oh, absolutely. I got it. So I
Yeah,
got
I
close
can
by
go-
stores.
Certain ones you can get and still be considered a scooter.
Yeah,
Not
but
need a
those ones,
motorcycle license.
those ones you have to ride on the side of the road though, and that's basically like being a bicyclist at that point.
Also, watch out for idiots in cars.
Well, you
Yeah,
gotta do,
that's the reason why I don't want to do it, because like here's the thing. If you have a point, like if you have one of the ones that are like meant to be in the road, and you have a motorcycle license to be there, then that's good. But if you have one of the ones where you're like stuck being at the side of the road and you gotta stay out of the way, then like that makes other motorists just absolutely 100% worse. And I just No, thank you.
All right. And with that, I believe we have our last entries in, giving a few more seconds because I did give a prompt out to hurry it up, to hurry and get one in if you still want to. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to first spin, and this will be our challenge for next week. Travel.
Boogie.
Congratulations, CMC. Travel is next week's challenge. But as always, we also have the Protest Initiative challenge.
Unexpected typewriter.
You know what? I'm down for it.
Unexpected
Strangely feel
typewriter.
called out.
Now, of course, with that, we're going to hide it. And now we're going to spin for our challenge for the draw pile here in a little bit. Pony Army.
All right, and what are we drawing? Ponies.
So our draw pile will literally be a pile of Pony Army. Well, definitely a lot of pile. Of course, a Full Metal Scooter. Why not? Oh, that's the best background for that ever.